I'm Tina Irwin, and we're here in Florida at our farm for the season, and I am a Grand Prix rider and Pan Am silver medalist from 2011.
And I'm Jaimey Irwin, and I'm Tina's husband, which is the most important thing. I'm also a Grand Prix rider and trainer and coach, and yeah, we're here in Florida for the winter in Wellington and having a great time with our horses.
So we started our horses on Equinety last year, starting in January, and one of the biggest pros for the product for my horse in particular was my horse had an injury at the end of the season last year and was to be off for 6 weeks, and I have to say the horse came back so quickly from this injury after being on this product, and she came back better than ever, was super strong, and I was really impressed with how quickly she bounced back. So for me that was huge, and obviously being able to train, get back into training as quickly as possible after an injury, but at the same time she was completely healed and felt great. So
yeah, and she's come back so strong. You never know what she's had.
No, and now she's doing all of the Grand Prix movements, and I just did another CDI with her at the small tour, and she had super results, and so we're very pleased with how all of the horses have been on the product.
Yeah, we've had many really positive outcomes being on Equinety. My biggest one that I found, I had a horse who always had a lot of digestive issues. He would get really gassy after eating. In particular, if he had a little bit too high fat in his food, but he was always having digestive issues, and since he's been on the product he hasn't had any issue. It's really helped his digestive system. He's not gassy anymore. He seems very happy within his skin, and yeah, it's been amazing. We've noticed also coming back from Florida last year, having the horses on the product, people could not believe the way the horses looked. Their coats were extremely shiny. They looked like $1 million. They were excellent condition. And also another issue that we had last year in particular, we had a lot of horses with summer sores that were caused by the heat and the bugs and everything that you get down here. We put the horses on the product and they healed incredibly quickly after they were on the product, of not having any significant healing happening. Once they were on the product, they seemed to heal really quickly. So that was a huge plus for us with those horses being on the product. I myself take the IQ 150, and that's been a great help for me. We have so much going on in our life, between the business, the kids, the clinics, the teaching, the riding, competing. I seem to get a little bit fogged sometimes.
It made Jaimey much smarter, actually. So.
Thanks, that's very nice. But I've found that that's really helped clear my head, so I can think a lot clearer, and I'm able to structure everything a lot easier than I used to, which is a big plus.
It's actually really true, because normally at night Jaimey sits down, you know, 8 o'clock, 8:30, and he is like done. I mean, there's no more talking to him. He's finished for the day, so he's sleeping already. And you know, that's the time when we're doing our scheduling for the next day. And anyways, I have to say his energy level and is way better. Well, yeah, much harder than me, I know.
Much harder.
For me, the GHP Sport has been really great. The biggest change I've noticed, I've been on it for over a year now, is we have 2 small children, and of course one is in daycare and one is in school now, and so they are bringing home every kind of bug imaginable, and we were always getting sick with having young children. And now being in daycare and kindergarten, we have 2 different strains from 2 different schools, and so we're getting everything brought home. And I have to say, I have been so much healthier. It's crazy. Like, even if I get a sore throat coming on, literally I will have a sore throat for 1 day and then it's done. So getting sick way less, and also for much less time being sick. So that is huge.
I used to actually also get a lot of muscle cramps when I was riding, especially at competitions. And yeah, since we've been using the GHP Sport, I haven't had those, which is really nice. The muscles seem to feel a lot more supple and never cramping anymore, which is a huge plus for me, especially when you're trying to do a piaffe or a passage or something in the middle of the ring and your leg seize up. So that's really quite a nice feature of the product for me.
And I think that you can really relate then the GHP Sport when you're taking it yourself and you see and feel the benefits, and you know that this is the same product that Equinety, the horses, are getting. You know that it's helping your body, so you can just imagine what it's doing to the horses. And we see the results, but I'm sure they feel them as well. So.
We even tried our dog on the product, and we were a little bit hesitant to do so because very skeptical, because she doesn't eat anything foreign usually. She's very picky.
Very.
And we were told, oh no, she'll eat it, no problem.
She'll lick the powder right up. And
I doubt she will. She won't do it. But she did. She ate it right up, and we were very impressed. And she's coming 12 this year, and she runs around as if she's 4. So it's really kind of a neat thing to see with her also, which is really nice.
Yeah, the next day she actually ran around and was really feisty, and we thought
she was going to hurt herself.
What's going on?
So quickly. So that was really cool to see also. So it's really neat to see it in dogs and people and horses.
Yeah, the whole family.
That we've tried it on. It's really seen a lot of improvement. Big benefit.
And I think actually almost all the horses in our barn are on it, and so yeah, we love it.
Yeah, it's an excellent product, excellent line of products.
So my mom is a Grand Prix Dressage rider and a German background, born in Germany, and she's a little bit skeptical when it comes to new products and different things. And last year when we got back from Florida, it was about May, I believe, when we went to our first competition, and my horse is a dark bay. He's almost black. And she came to me at the show and she said, oh my God, Tina, your horse is so shiny. Like, he looks like a stallion. Like, why is he so shiny? And she said, he almost looks blue. And I said, oh, it's probably the Equinety that he's on. She's like, well, I don't know, supplements, I'm not sure that they can do that to make that much of a change. I'm like, well, maybe you should try it, because you haven't given me this compliment before with this horse. And she really took notice, and she's she's a little bit more difficult to impress, my mom, so that means a lot coming from her, so that was good.